Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto discovers the secrets of Zamzam water.
Science, at a very later stage, reveals new secrets about Zamzam water, and the way it is influenced by the verses of the glorious Quran. It has been scientifically proven that water is affected by what is recited over it. Japanese scientist Masaru Emoto has had a unique experience. He said that he had read in a book that each snowflake falling from the sky is unique, that this scientific instinct is not true. Because the geometric shape of the snowflake is determined by its chemical composition. The composition of water is 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. So, he was determined to prove that this theory was false. He built a laboratory consisting of a deep freezer with a regulator, because no liquid subjected to sudden freezing can assume a geometric shape. The freezing must be slow, so the atoms have the chance to crystallize into the shape decreed by God. He constructed a deep freezer with a regulator, a cold room at the temperature of -7 degrees Celsius, and several microscopes equipped with cameras, so he could photograph the snowflake before it melted. The scientists working in this room wore warm clothing. He said, "I took samples from 2 faucets in the laboratory, I froze them, and each sample gave me a different snowflake. The samples came from 2 different wells, 2 different rivers, from 2 different lakes. I almost went crazy and thought this was witchcraft." A Saudi student at the University of Tokyo happened to meet and give him Zamzam water to experiment on it, said Zamzam water is not affected by witchcraft or jinns, so using it can prove or disprove the whole theory. Emoto took a sample of Zamzam water, and said, "I couldn't crystallize it, even by diluting the water by 1000. When he diluted the water by 1000 and froze it, he got a uniquely shaped crystal. 2 crystals were formed, one on top of the other, but they assumed a unique form." His Muslim colleague told him about 2 crystals, that Zamzam is composed of 2 words, Zam and Zam. Allah knows best. Emoto said, "My Muslim colleague offered to recite Quranic verses over the water. He brought a tape recorder and played some Quranic verses, and we got the most perfectly shaped crystals. Then he played the 99 names of Allah, the Almighty. Each name produced a uniquely shaped crystal." Dr. Emoto published a 5-volume book called Messages from Water. He wrote, "I have proven that water, that peculiar liquid, is capable of thinking, fathoming, feeling, getting excited, and expressing itself. The quality, purity of Zamzam water will not be found anywhere else in the water on this earth." He used nanotechnology and researched a lot on Zamzam water, and found out that if 1 drop of Zamzam water mixed in 1000 drops of regular water will get the same quality like Zamzam water. He also found that a mineral in 1 drop of Zamzam water has its own importance, that will not be found any other water on this earth. He also found in some tests, that the quality or ingredients of Zamzam water cannot be changed. Why? Science does not know the reason. Even he recycled the Zamzam water, but no change, it was still pure. This scientist also found out that the Muslims say, Bismillah, before eating and drinking. He says that after saying, Bismillah, on regular water, there are some strange changes happened in the quality of regular water, that make it best water. He also found out, if someone recites the Quran on regular water, it gets the ability for the treatment